Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And off we go from Ford Field. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second down and 4. He'll look to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. Oh! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run with Gibbs. Oh, yeah. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's a second and 12. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 8.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First and 10.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. Pass caught by Malott. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that ball. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Slot man going to move in motion left. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
That his 2nd TD catch of the season. York is good on the extra point. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7.
York to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
39-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he's into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carney now, kicking away following the touchdown.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw is McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it. 2nd down and 2. A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now it's York for the PAT. His kick is good. The Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 11.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. They send a receiver in motion left. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and 2. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That is hard! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 33.
So, a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards.
On first down, here's McCarthy.
The Vikings first down.
Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
21-yard line.
Here's a toss left side for Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On play action, here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vikings. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
And he'll take this one in. Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second touchdown of this first half. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, second and 5. He'll look to throw. He's got the corner open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Here's Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Lions will go up by 7.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Minnesota.
15 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control. They got to see if they can finish this thing off. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
4 yards. That's another.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Going right, it's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cade York to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tops.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
A give to Henderson, running right, and some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 35, here's second down and 3. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
The 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Back to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and complete.
Entering, menu narration set to 100.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Now Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it, but just couldn't come down with the pick. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and drop before he can get a return going.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down a herb.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this cup past the 40-yard line.
2 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
That's caught. It's Braylon Allen.
Lions pass. Complete to Braylon Allen. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Vikings.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Allen, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Gibbs goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You got to think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal. And he'll get about 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
1st down, Minnesota.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That complete to Henderson. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the two-point conversion.
The Vikings will
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Cade York to kick off. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and a couple.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Big play coming up. This is third down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Vikings have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and missed reads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
Let's go. 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 8-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Second and 7.
Second and 7.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20.
First down.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Lions first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the tackle, Anton Harrison. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. There's that man again, another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, the sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down.
70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Lions.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. That late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. He'll go underneath to Henderson.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing again is McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll stick to the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
It is 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here we go. 1st and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Minnesota.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see two.
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the handoff, it's Allen. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the